night skies were once filled with stars. Today, our own lights eclipse the darkness and spread steadily each day. Slowly, the dark places in Africa become the last refuge for one of our planet's most iconic animals. "50 years ago, 450,000 lions lived here, and today there may be as few as 20,000. And yet, in these remote places, some of the most dramatic stories on Earth are played out. They are harsh, sometimes violent, never malicious, and always real. This is a story of some of the last wild lions on Earth. Here, in a small pocket of this darkness, our story begins. It is an old saga of life lived by tooth and claw. A lioness in perfect condition. It's unusual for a lioness to be without a pride, but she's not alone. She has a mate, her companion and protector, and the father of her cubs. The beginnings of a new pride for this unspoiled land deep in Botswana. Tonight, the bush is uneasy. The distant calls they've been hearing for some time are getting closer. It puts them on edge. Invaders, and they suddenly materialize. Lions from the north, forced here by the relentless encroachment of man. They're ready to risk everything to win new territory. Her male has no choice but to fight. It's a battle that could change the bloodlines here forever. The invaders with a clear determination to win and to stay. When she finally emerges from hiding, her shoulder almost healed, she's ready to pick up her life. She starts by trying to find her mate. Every sound makes her freeze. Every breath of air brings unfamiliar scents. Until she finds him, she is a fugitive in her own land. By now, her mate has had weeks to recover. He should be answering her calls. His wounds are too severe. His spirit has gone out of him. He's become old, damaged, broken. His reign is over. There are new rulers now. To survive here, she will have to submit to these new masters. But until the newcomers detect her presence, she still has a choice. The swirling air carries a hint of her unfamiliar scent. The hunt begins. She decides to leave immediately. For she has a secret, all that is left from her old life, a secret that must be protected. This will be her life now, to to secure the survival of her cubs. With the males behind her, backtracking is impossible. The females of the marauding pride, blocking her escape to the west. The leader will remember the violent night they last met as vividly as she does. The night she was left battered and bitten, bleeding to death. But she in turn left the largest of them with one eye blinded for life. It's a wound the silver-eyed leader of the pride will never forget. They can smell her tracks. The storm ignites the bush, and she's trapped. Now she must choose. North towards the villages and people, or south along the fire line to an even more daunting obstacle for her, the swollen river. In this part of Africa, a mother is named after her firstborn as its protector. He was always just a little smaller than the other two. Slower. Prone to getting lost. Today, Marditau, mother of lions, earns her name as protector of her young. As the smallest, he must get used to being constantly bullied. It'll either build him up or wear him out. Marditau knows the pride will be coming after her, but what lies ahead is terrifying. Lions detest deep,